My name is Elene Margvelashvili. I'm the head of the pedestrian rights organization in Tbilisi. We've existed for over a year. We've had just basically one project which was funded and which was conducted all over Tbilisi, but we've tried to communicate with our partner organizations, write some letters to the parliament of recommendations about particular laws and legislation. But we're a young organization. Unfortunately, we do not have a lot of expertise in the issue, and it has been most complicated to get together the stakeholders to collaborate with us since we're young and since we are sort of beginners in this sphere. In Georgia, the situation is that the majority of the community, of the population, is actually pedestrian. Not only some portion of their day, but actually they do not own cars and they prefer to use public transportation. However, these people, they feel underprivileged, and in Georgia they not only feel underprivileged, and it's not that their rights are not protected or enforced by the law, but the worst thing is they're really like every day under the fear of death, under the fear of being hit by a car on the sidewalk, and not just in regular public spaces. And public space issues in general are underanalyzed in Georgia, I would like to say, because the natural sort of request which every human has to be in the nature, be with other humans, have big parks where you can lie down. These are the things that people do not see as their basic rights in Georgia. So this was my biggest motivation to start this organization as the beginning. Then you can see that in Georgia there are these tiny groups of different activities that people start for, I don't know, green activism, I don't know, like they try to protect the old monuments which our government is trying to take away and turn into, I don't know, $1 million hotels. It has also been a motivation to see that people are grabbing on these like issues that they care most about. So I think unifying public space issues as one main goal of all these organizations would really be very helpful to my organization as well as to all of those different initiatives. The challenges are numerous, really, because first of all, even when you do something very specific, something very small, something that really interests a particular group of people, it is very hard to bring those people and to make those people participate in your events. No matter what kind of incentives, what kind of aura and nature you create around this event, still there is a problem with people engaging in something that is not necessarily, that does not have any material value to them, that is long term, that is going to bring change, that is going to improve. So we lack that understanding generally as a community. Otherwise, as an organization, I would say that my particular organization, we have, I would not say that these are internal problems, because I have gone out and talked to a lot of people, a lot of different organizations. It has been very complicated to bring together an action group. An action group with enough expertise, with enough knowledge, with enough drive, and of course money is a huge problem, as it is everywhere. So I would not say that this is the main problem, because I know many organizations who with minimal funds can manage to achieve a lot of their goals, but still I think money is important to underline once again that somebody is supporting your initiative rather than just giving you the money. To have others engage in what you are trying to do is very important, because our government tends to listen more to a lot of the foreign donors, a lot of the other international functions, rather than to its own citizens. So this has also been an issue here. The kind of help we really need as an organization is foreign experience, because very many countries in Europe have managed to convince their governments and have managed to stop this unbreakable cycle of turning cities into places not for humans but for something else, for making money, for business, for prosperity of higher levels and higher income people in the community. So yes, that experience would be very, very valuable for my organization, as well as any kind of contribution, both organizational and networking contribution is very important in doing these kinds of projects. I would say there's a man who I would really like to meet, and who is one of the people that I look up to while I do my work. This is Iare Pekhit, he was the mayor of Bogota, who has managed to change the mindset of his citizens, which is one thing very, very complicated to change in Georgia in general, based on religious views, based on the situation with the different institutions who are very influential in Georgia. So this guy has managed to change the mindset of the whole nation by identifying the fact that pedestrian rights is not a technical issue, it's a political issue. And has managed to sort of like change the whole way and the whole outlook on it. So people like that. Thank you very much.